She's just right out the door now in that thick brush.
Tour Montana from the air and you'll see it.
There she is. Yep.
Yep, there she is.
Montana's growing grizzly bear population, front and center, and now knocking on the doorstep of Front Range communities like Choteau.
There are so many bears that they are really comfortable in human habitat, and that's really challenging for people like us to live with.
Johnson lives half a mile from Choteau Elementary School. Her yard is surrounded by an electric fence after a close call with a grizzly.
A young female bear walked through our yard in broad daylight, and we had a 4-year-old. And you know how kids have a bike loop that they like to do? Well, she walked right through the middle of his. And the only reason why he wasn't out there at that time was because it was windy.
The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service listed grizzly bears in the lower 48 states as threatened under the Endangered Species Act in 1975. Now, at that time, it was estimated there were at most 800 grizzlies in the entirety of the contiguous United States. Today, there are an estimated more than 1,000 grizzlies in just the Northern Continental Divide ecosystem. Also in that area, Choteau.
This is my hometown. I ranched here. We had grizzly bear conflicts constantly.
Clark isn't just the director of FWP. She's also from Choteau and is Johnson's mother. To her, this issue is personal.
The bears are fine. Let's talk about the people that are living in this impacted area.
Bears and delisting them have long been a topic of conversation in Montana. Most recently, in January of this year, the federal government denied a petition from Montana and Wyoming to delist grizzlies in the Northern Continental Divide and Greater Yellowstone ecosystems. But delisting could be on the horizon.
But I can tell you our highest priority is this issue right here.
That's Joshua Corsi, senior advisor to the director of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. He joined Clark and Governor Greg Gianforte in Choteau to hear residents' concerns.
They've obviously had great recovery from what they started at, and it should be the poster child of success. And I can just tell you it's a high priority for us to move in that direction.
The state of Montana is ready to manage the bear as a fully recovered species.
My dream is to be able to have at least one of my kids be able to ride their bike to school.
Time will tell if Johnson's dream and the push to delist grizzly bears comes to fruition. In Helena, Jessica Nelson, MTN News.